Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Sherwin. Tonight we're going to be making green beans. That's right, green beans from your favorite can. Cans such as Goya cut green beans, Green Giant green beans, Great Value green beans, Libby's green beans, but for tonight's recipe we're going to be using Del Monte cut green beans. The ingredients are as follows. Alright, sugar, salt, 3 cans of green beans, black pepper, half a cup of diced onions, and 3 strips of bacon. You're going to take those strips of bacon, cut them in fourths, fry them on both sides till they turn crispy brown, and we're going to use that same bacon grease and saute the half a cup of diced onions. Now, whenever I cook green beans, 3 cans of green beans that is, I like to use a 3.5 quart pot. I think that's the perfect size for 3 cans of green beans. So you want to pour each can of green beans inside of the pot, including the liquid. Once the green beans are inside of the pot, now we want to season the green beans by tossing in 1 teaspoon of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now you remember those onions that was sauteing and all that bacon grease? Well, they should be good and caramelized by now. So what we want to do is pour all those onions, including the bacon grease, on top of the green beans. Now don't look surprised, because if you want flavor, that's how you get flavor. Alright, so now that the onions and the bacon grease is on top of the green beans, we want to put the bacon into the green beans. Guys, if you want a copy of this recipe, just hit the description button. The drop down screen will occur and you'll see my recipe, the ingredients as well as the steps. So once all of the ingredients are inside of the pot of green beans, we want to give it a good stir. Now I can hear you chefs and so-called chefs out there laughing at the utensil I'm using, but it's okay. I know that this is not the Food Network show. This is only a home cooking show. So give me a break, guys. All right. So now that we've given it a good stir, what we want to get ready to do now is to put the lid on top of the pot. Once we put the lid on top of the pot, we want to set the dial to medium-high and bring the beans up to a light boil for 10 whole minutes. Okay. After the 10 minutes has expired, we want to take the lid off the pot. We want to take a look at the beans. Make sure everything looks good. All right. So we want to reduce our heat from medium-high to low heat. And we're going to put the lid back on the pot. Now we're going to set our timer to 20 minutes. And for 20 minutes, our beans are going to simmer. They're going to simmer on low heat. So after our beans have simmered on low heat for 20 minutes, we want to take the lid off the pot and check the beans again. And yes, our time had expired. Give it another stir. And at this point, we're going to get ready to put the lid back on the pot and set the timer for 10 minutes so that we can let the beans rest before we plate and serve it. Now guys, if you're not following me yet on YouTube, why don't you hit that subscribe button? It's free. Just give me a follow, watch me evolve. Try to make one recipe once a week, twice a week, who knows? But guess what? Those beans sure look good. Bon appetit.